first one is that you have very little understanding of the outcomes. Very little understanding. I'll explain what they are in a minute. The next one, where you've got this little I, is that you understand it and you can make a connection to it. One simple connection. You can do one simple thing related to the objective, which I'll share in a minute. The next one is that you know lots of different bits and lots of different parts, but yet you can't connect them, you can't join them together. Moving on to the fourth area is that you understand the areas that we've developed, learned, that you've understood, and that you've taken part in, and that you've started to join them together, perhaps in a game. And the fifth one is that you've done all of this, and you've also taken your learning somewhere else. You've shown us exceptional progress, you've developed all these ideas, and that you've moved them forward onto a different series of levels against the ones that you're currently working on.
How did you get in there? I'm in the middle.
Okay fellas, so we've gone into our first activity. We're looking at the questions that we've asked you at the start there. Oliver, where did you place yourself in terms of the original question?
I placed myself on the middle one here.
So, several ideas about the subject.
Yeah.
Can explain and demonstrate my knowledge combining several teaching points across different classes. Just explain therefore your initial thoughts and what you felt you could do.
Well, I now can do different types of passes, and I can explain how you're going to get into the passes, the speed and the accuracy of the pass.
So think about the pass that you used, which was the example that you gave was the
Chest.
and tell me the teaching point that you came up with.
When you need to put the lead together into the chest pass.
If you think you still don't know anything about any of the passes, then obviously you remain at this pass. If you think that you've progressed, if you think you can tell me one thing about one pass, you move on to the next stage. If you are actually now at a stage where you could tell me all the teaching points for all the passes, you move into stage 3, okay? And you can begin to develop your ideas about seven different passes. Is everybody clear on that? The next stage, as I said at the beginning, this one's putting it into a game situation, which we're going to do in a second, okay? And the final stage is taking your learning to someone else, maybe through some peer evaluation. So, again, have a think about it. When you're ready, come in the initial, wait, the time is now 11:45, okay? So you initial where you are and put your time. Yeah, if it's still where you before, you put your name and the time.
Okay, boys. So if we were to look at what we've covered so far, we've looked at activity area 1, 2 and 3, and now we should be on to area 4, which is being able to combine your ideas that you've learned together in order to make the necessary progress. So, how many people now think they've moved from section 3 to 4? Okay. Can you give me one example why you think that is?
Because we are using all the range of passes and moving to space to get to the side.
Okay.
I can make clear, accurate passes during the game using all the different passes we've learned.
I think all
Those people who don't yet really know much, don't know anything about a balanced diet, don't know exactly what it is, don't know why we need it, don't know why it's important for sport performance. This stage here is for those people who can explain what a balanced diet is and can start to separate the nutrients. Okay, they can explain the nutrients. Here, we move on to knowing the functions of the nutrients. So you don't just know what the nutrients are, you don't just know the 7, but you can explain what they do, what sources they're found in, okay, so what type of food you'll find different nutrients. Once we've done that, we'll look at splitting them into macro and micronutrients, okay? Some of you won't know what that is. We should now be into this stage. Pedro, at the minute you're here, what is bound by?
Okay, Finn, why do you think you've moved from stage 1 to stage 2?
So I can explain the 7 different nutrients.
Okay, Ellie, why do you think you've moved from stage 2 to 3?
Because I can explain the functions of all the nutrients, and I can show that certain food sources belong in certain food groups, such as like brown rice, which belongs in fibre.
Doing that, I want you to explain to the group. So you'll actually jump in 2 stages. Good, right, okay, absolutely fine. So explain to the group why you feel that you can now move into that stage.
Because I can explain the macro and micronutrients.
Go on then.
The macronutrients are the protein, fats and carbohydrates.
So okay, they are the macro.
They're the bigger things that you eat out of food.
Good, so they're the things that we need more of.
Yeah.
Good, and that means that So Sam, can you just explain why you felt solar taxonomy was useful in that last GCSE lesson?
I thought it was really useful because you could analyse where you are in a certain aspect of the topic, so you know whereabouts you are, and it also gives you an idea of how you can improve to gain more knowledge of a certain area.